Hello, and welcome back to Ragecraft 2 Insomnia, the Fun Path Challenge. In the last episode, we went and raided Death Row and got ourselves the teleporter back to, that leads the way to intersection 2, but now we have to go and get the wool in the area, and actually it's faster, or more direct anyway, for us to just go back through intersection 1 and through the main entrance. Well, no, it's not really the main entrance, it's the official entrance. Anyway, so we're going to head back here and get teleported into our cell. But equipment-wise, we're pretty much set. We've got... Whoa, hello! Just you know, the happy welcome. Just want to see you teleport in, there's a creeper in your face. It's a good thing it wasn't behind me. Anyway, so there are going to be some mobs and all that, but nothing we can't handle. Now, last time we went straight, and then we went up. But this time we're going to go left, down here. And there are a couple of cells here. One or two with some VIP... Oh! Well, Creeper blew up his own spawner, but that's not as good as it should be. Sorry about that. Game volume was a little loud there. Let me fix that. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Alright, next one cell. In the next cell, we're going to sort of light it up and then run away. And there's a good helmet in here. Yeah, if I remember correctly, there's a bloodstained helmet in this one, so we're going to make sure to pick that up. And we got lots of beds, which are completely useless in this version, in this map, because it's always daytime, but even so. Here you are. There's Carlo the Cannibal. Carlo the Cannibal is a hungry prisoner, and he will eat your face. So, we have to make sure we eat his face first. Ow! He got knockback, man. And flame, although I think maybe that was my fault, because I set him on fire, but... Well, you know. I guess he tastes better now. Ha 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 ha. Sorry. Cannibal humor. We do not need these beds cluttering up our inventory, so we're going to clean them out. Let's see here. Okay, next, we got a couple of zombies. I'm sorry, undead prisoners. They have names. I think the look of them is just perfect. They really look like undead prisoners. Oh, some good pants. Excellent. And chicken. And there's some more spawners on the right. Remember, these half slabs almost always cover spawners. By the way, I have particles set to minimal, I believe. So usually you'll be able to see the flames coming out from spawners underneath the half slabs, but because some areas have consistent hunger effects on you. Whoa, this is dangerous. Kaboom! Thank you, Creeper, for cleaning out some of the mobs for me. Yeah, just tried to run around there and torch up a little bit before I head out into that open area, but it's hard, man, when there's just 1,000 things spawning. Of course, that's because, like I said earlier in the Let's Play, all the spawners have instant timers set as the default, so they'll always spawn when you get into the range the first time. But, whoa, thank you, Vines. This is dangerous, not have much... Don't shoot him towards me. Come on, don't explode. Alright, now kill you. And no, okay. Whew. Got down to 3 hearts there. That wasn't so safe. But we're letting this up. Oh, hello, Emerald. Now, why did we head over here? Because it's a dead end, actually. That's why there's an emerald. Well, it's a dead end, technically, anyway, but maybe we can turn it into something more like a shortcut. Oh, there's another chest on the other side, so we're going to go ahead and get that while we're over here. There's only one spawner in there, and we already killed the creeper that spawned from it, I think, so it won't spawn again. There's some more food, and a normal helmet. Okay, now we're going to go up and take a shortcut by using these vines here. There we go, just sort of half on the vines, and we don't even have to put down any ladders. Oh, hello, creeper. Whoa, watch out. There's a warden, there's a ranged warden spawner over here. Those guys are beasts. Alright, we're on fire. There's another one stuck in the web, but... Whoa. The vines are so useful to hide behind. They're really good stuff. Okay, now we've gotten everything lit up. Grab this chest. There's some leather. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, I got a wither skeleton head. I can summon a wither. Woohoo! Can't actually summon a wither because that requires placing blocks, but any case. Now, this is the final area of Death Row, sort of the gauntlet, I suppose. There's some really interesting areas with coming up here with harming potions that they're damage potions that drop from the ceiling, and it's sort of Well, I mean, I don't know. You just have to be very aware of your surroundings, and you can get through it without too much of an issue. There are creeper spawners over to the right, which is where you would normally come through instead of climbing up the vines. You come from that direction, and you have to deal with a bunch of creepers. But we skipped all that. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to not go to the right and continue on the path. Here is the area with the sort of, I guess, I don't know what this area is supposed to be, like a torture chamber, I guess, where prisoners were locked in these sort of smallish cages, and harming potions were dropped kind of close to them so that they got, like they were in pain but wouldn't die. And I don't exactly get what the theme was for this particular room. We're getting closer and closer to the final tower, which is the final area where the wall is. And that is clearly like a torture-ish tower thing. I'm still trying. I just don't exactly understand. Now, to get through this area, there's a bunch of zombie spawners. So we just have to kill as much of them as we can, as quickly as we can. We're gonna cheat and go through some iron bars on this side, just because it's a little bit easier and gives us some cover than going out to the main area where there's the potions dropping on our head. So, as you can see, we're basically skirting the wall on the right, and keeping close to the wall just means that there's one less direction where mobs can attack you from. So, it just makes it easier to avoid everything. Okay, we're pretty much home free now. That's it for that dangerous area. There's one double spawner of potions here. A potion shower, I guess, of pain. If we get hit with like 2 or 3 of those at once, square on, that's almost instant death. Because each one can do 2 hearts, 3 hearts or so. And if you get 2 or 3 of them hitting you at once, you're screwed. But if you sort of time it right and go underneath the overhang here, yeah, right now, go. You don't even get hit, you know, it's not so bad. Okay, so this is a shortcut back to the entrance, but we're not going to open it up right now because actually it's a one-way shortcut. We can dig, but it doesn't. No sign says anything about building ladders, so we're not going to be able to go back up that shortcut, but we can use it to go down. Okay, here's the final tower. Now this is a very challenging area where you have to go up and around staircases, and there's lots of spawners, and you have to search cages for which one's the wool, and wow, there's lots of skeletons, mobs, and it's going to retreat for a little bit here. This is dangerous. Well, just lead everybody around in a little circle, and yeah, clean up a little bit. Now, remember what I said about how this is a difficult and dangerous area? Well, because of that, I am going to totally... Oh, what were you aggroed on? No. Because of that, I'm going to basically totally skip it. Yeah. So remember, we can break iron bars, and surrounding this tower is iron bars that hold in water. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to break a hole in the iron bars and swim up the side, and then we're going to break another hole in the iron bars as close as possible to the chest with the hole in it, and we're going to jump up and grab the chest, and then jump back into our little water escape hatch and get out of here as fast as possible. So we're cheesing it. It's time to cheese! Woohoo! Okay, so while we're going up this area, just glance at how difficult and extraordinarily dangerous this would be. Honestly, the fun path challenge is... I'm dripping out here. Don't worry about this. Okay, that's better. Honestly, I was trying to press Q and yeah, just don't think about it. Honestly, this area would be perfectly doable, I think, with this challenge. However, it can get really... Basically, if a creeper explodes in the wrong place and blows up the path, which can be only, 1 wide in many places, or for that matter, blows up the side and there's silverfish, etc., etc., it could become impossible to actually climb up high enough to get the wall very easily with the explosions, and we can't rebuild the path because of the challenge. So this is really the only safe alternative, I think. Okay, this is where we get off. 7th floor, women's lingerie, and light blue wool, or light gray wool. Alright, there you go. 2 here. Run down these stairs. This is the cage of the wool on the right there. But first we have a couple executioners we want to make sure don't knock us off. Get the wool. Run back. Back up the stairs. Back in the hole. Anybody notice me? Anybody see me? I don't think so. Woohoo! Light blue wall. Getto da se. So, there's even a blaze spawner or two halfway up, and, you know, those are not going to be fun at this point in the map. We don't have good enough armor to really tank anything particularly well. Well, this has been a not particularly long episode so far, has it? Because it's only been 10 minutes, and we've already gotten the wool. And we're basically just home scot-free, because we can go straight back to this shortcut and get back into the base. So that's it for Death Row. We're going to, of course, go back here to get to the sewers, which is the passageway to intersection 2. But as per our rule, or personal rule of getting the wolves in order, we're obviously not going to go into the sewers until after we already have both wolves from the two remaining wolves from intersection 1, which is Brimstone River and Brimstone Labs. Now, next up will be, of course, the river, and that is actually going to be quite a difficult area. So hopefully I'll upload that video pretty shortly. I've already recorded it, so yes, I have managed to get the wolf from there. And look at all this loot I've got. I got emeralds, and yeah, let's not stand there for too long. I hear enemies falling, and they want to fall on my head, and that wouldn't be pleasant. Here you go, shortcut. It says dig down, and it gives you ladders and blocks, and so I don't know. I suppose I could say, since he provided you ladders and blocks, that's, you know, as good as saying use blocks to build a ladder. But I don't really need to come back here anyway, so I'll just leave it as a hole, and that will be more true to the rules as written of my challenge, which is to do anything that the mapmaker explicitly tells you to do. And if it's not explicit, and by explicit I mean written in English on a sign, then you don't do it. Ah, we're trapped. We can't get back. We're gonna have to break a fence. No, or we could just do that. Haha. Take that. But zombie pathfinding can't deal with that, can it? Not yet, anyway. They might power it up. Okay, so that's it. We've got the wool, and we're heading back to the intersection. Once we get back to the intersection, just do a couple of, you know, housekeeping. We've got a full inventory, so I'm going to put away all our stuff. But I think first we're going to go ahead and put the wool on the monument right away. So I'm not sure exactly. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to continue the episode. After this, I do a bit of scrounging around for some extra loot. There we go. Look at that. Good stuff I got all around. Yeah, not bad at all. And I got another emerald too. Now, I'm still not really, like, you know, purposely going for the emeralds, but you know, basically all good. Alrighty, so heading back down to our little area with chests, and we're gonna organize a bit and then call it a session. I think yeah, was I still let's see here. Yeah, we've got the stuff I put in the ender chest, so there's some good stuff in there too. And we've got some extra armor. We're gonna stick around. We got another iron helmet. We got an iron helmet. Not another iron helmet. An iron helmet actually, which maybe we're gonna enchant. Actually, I think I enchanted off camera, but I'll turn that into a protection 2 iron helmet, which will serve me well. And yeah, so we're pretty much done here. I'll be cutting it off here, and we'll come back in a second for preparations to head towards Brimstone River. Okay, so we're back, and off camera I did a bit of enchanting, so got a protection 2 iron helmet, and also I combined 2 of the jagged blades to make myself screwed up name Jagged Blade that is sharpness 2, unbreaking 2, instead of sharpness 1, unbreaking 1 stone sword. So that's always good. And what we're going to do here is we're going to head back to Little Empire. I noticed that actually my tunic, my breastplate, was down to very little health, protection 3 leather. And I didn't actually have any decent alternatives in my chest, so I'm going to head back here to Little Empire and scrounge up some gear. Well, just blow up the stairway, why don't you? Great, now I can never exit Little Empire ever again. Thanks. Well, anyway, now remember when we opened up that shortcut to, I guess the second layer, I suppose? We're going to actually make use of that, because there's a particular house I want to raid here. Yeah, here's the shortcut. Right here. I guess if we have any ladders, we can just take off one half of this, but well, we have plenty of wood now, so we don't need to worry about that. But yeah, there we go. Climbing up ladders. Gonna raid the Empire for goods, and there's also, yeah, I think there's also a bunch of books as well in this house. So now that we have some slightly more decent gear and we're not, feeling the pressure, it's not that hard to raid these houses. However, there is one type of the dwarf which we cannot shut off using torches. We'll see in a second. It's this house on the left hand, this fairly big house. It's 3 stories, and there's some good stuff in the chest. So light up that. I think we can light up that, and we can light up that too. In that little room there is an emerald, actually, which I didn't pick up, which I suppose I should have, but I forgot. That's the spawner that you can't shut off with just light. Because why? Because it spawns one of the. See those guys? I think they're called. I forget what they have a name tag, or maybe they don't, but they're like alchemist zombies or something, or alchemist dwarfs. They have a potion on their head, so you may have seen this in other CTM maps, but when a potion is riding a mob, when you kill the mob, the potion sort of pops off and falls on the ground, so you can have mobs that have, poison potions, and you have to back off, or harming potions. I think this particular dwarf, well, not this one, but the ones with the potions on their head, they have, like, nausea and slowness potions that drop when you kill them. But the main thing that's annoying is that when you drop the slowness, when you spawn these guys, they're an entity that is a potion riding a baby zombie, I guess, or in this case, they're potion riding baby zombie villager. And so, if you look at the spawner, there's a potion spinning in the spawner instead of a baby zombie, because the main entity is the potion plant, and it's riding something else. So, potion spawners don't react to light levels. Basically, each type of thing that spawns, blazes, for example, blaze spawners will spawn. Oh, there's all these books. Blaze spawners will spawn in all these different, like almost all light levels. Only the brightest light levels will they not spawn. But zombies and normal mobs, I think it's a light level of 12. But things that aren't mobs, like potions, for example, spawners for potion spawners have no light level limit. Which means no matter how many torches you stick on them, they'll always spawn, period. So, we can shut off this spawner here, because it's just a normal dwarf, but that one with the potion spawner, we can't shut it off no matter what, so we're just going to have to deal with those guys. Here you go, see? Look, we lit it up right around it, and yet there are 4 of these guys. Thankfully, they're not hard. Enderman. Please be quiet, Enderman. Anyway, I did try to I tried to anger the Enderman on purpose so I can get his pearls, but you gonna give me a pearl? Or are you just gonna run away? I'll get over here under the stairs, and then Enderman can't hurt me, but he doesn't seem to be playing around. He's taking damage somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, he's taking damage somewhere. I don't know where. Well, in any case, I got what I came to get here, which was a chainmail chestplate and all those books on the roof. And so I can make myself a protection 2, unbreaking 3 chainmail chestplate. There you are. Hello. Now will you give me a pearl? No. No, you won't give me a pearl. Well, screw you, Enderman. Never liked you anyway. Okay. No, spider spawner. Oh. So that's it. I'm done here. I've got my loot. one of the other reasons I chose that house is because it's actually really close to the exit. Well, a shortcut anyway to the exit, and so there's no real danger going there. There are a couple of better armors in this area, we know in the Dwarven Fortress, etc., that we didn't really explore. But going in that place is very dangerous, very dangerous. And if we're just trying to get armor, what we'd end up doing is just beating up all the rest of our armor. So sort of a diminishing returns the farther you go in. At some point we'll want to... Ow, that was a fail. At some point we'll want to go in and get the chicken and the beef to get the 4 emeralds for the quest for this intersection. I think if we did that we might even be able to get the first bonus item, but the first bonus item is it's not very good. It's just a sort of a choke item. I mean, I guess it's alright if you don't have any other weapons, but yeah. We really will need, I think, not shortly, but at some point, we're going to definitely need the second bonus item, which, if I recall, or maybe the third. I think the second bonus item is Feather Falling Diamond Boots, but the third bonus item is the Hypergravity Helmet, if I recall, and that helmet has really great knockback resistance, and that will be very useful in later areas where we have to make sure that skeletons are not knocking us around. But for now, we don't need anything fancy like that, so we'll just deal with it. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna make my protection 2 chainmail, and we're also gonna go ahead and combine 2 Unbreaking 2 books to make an Unbreaking 3 book, and put that on the chainmail. So there we go. You've got plenty of levels, and that gets rid of our almost broken chestplate blood-stained tunic, I think is what it's called. So now we have a protection 2, protection 2, protection 2, protection 1, and protection 2 leather set of armor, which is not bad at all. I've got my blade, and I got an extra sword there, a luminous blade, which is alright. I mean, it's good against undead, but it sucks against creepers, and you definitely want to kill the creepers fast in this map, so maybe we'll stick with the jagged blade, which is more of a, more of a jack of all trades. Oh, we have another iron helmet too, which we ought to make sure to save up. There we go. Alrighty, so that's pretty much it. We're done with the preparations. Next episode, we are going to attack Brimstone, or I think it's called Brimstone River. I'm blanking. I know it's the River of Lava, which is the 3rd section in intersection 1. We're gonna attack that, and that's actually going to be pretty dangerous. Yeah. Well, I'll get to that when it's time. Can't sleep. This is a map called Insomnia.